Hey guys, this is DshackTech, and today I have just downloaded the iOS 5 beta from the Apple developer website, and I'll be doing just a quick demo of iOS 5 and all of its new features. Let's get started. So first, the most major thing within iOS 5 is the updated notifications, and you can access this new notifications by swiping down from the top of your iDevice down, and this pull-down menu will show up. This is your notification center. This is where all your missed messages, phone calls, notifications, email alerts will appear. As you can see here, here's your an application, Mac Daily News for me, is showing all its notifications, its new stories. At the top you can see it's a new email showing, and then right here are two widgets I have, which are a weather widget, which is dynamic. You can click on it and it'll bring you right to the weather application, and above that is your stock info, which will be determined on what stocks you are showing in your stock application. And so this is your notification center. I like it a lot. It's a really cool way to see all your notifications. This is what I really wanted from iOS 5, and they did it perfectly. This can be accessed anywhere within your iPod Touch or iPhone. No matter what application you're in, all you gotta do is swipe from the top down, and it will bring up. Even if you're in landscape, it will just turn it sideways. And so this is a really cool notification center that Apple has added in. Along with notifications, it will come up a new way of showing you alerts will appear. Instead of just having a square in the middle, being very intrusive and non-persistent, a new bar at the top will come down and show you what the message is, and those two will be dynamic. All you gotta do is tap on it and it will bring you right to the application. If it's a message, it'll bring you to your messages, and so that's a really cool way to alert yourself. Along with these notifications, they also updated the lock screen. As you see here, the lock screen will not just be your wallpaper and the time and the slide to unlock. It'll actually show you missed messages, missed phone calls, and all the other notifications that you will see in your center. These are also dynamic. You can slide on the actual icon to the right, and it will bring you right to the application within your iPod Touch or iPhone or iPad. Now, some of you guys might be asking, what if I have a passcode on this? Won't that be able to allow someone else just slide on the actual missed phone call and bring you right to the phone call application on your iDevice? Well, no, you will have to type in your passcode if you want to go back to the home screen, and it will be asked to type in your passcode right after you do whatever it is in your application. So that is the new updated notifications. I really like this. They really did everything I wanted them to do, and so yeah, that's notifications. So next up we have iMessage or messages. Basically, this will come with all iOS 5 devices, and this will allow you to communicate / text message all of the iOS devices on iOS 5. This includes iPhones, iPads, and iPod Touches. So here's the application you get. Right there is the green message bubble, and this will allow you to contact other iOS devices over a email address. So basically, I have no one here because I don't know anyone else who has iOS 5 right now, and so all you gotta do, messages will appear right here. To write a new message, that's all you gotta do is type in to an email address and type it in. This will be very dynamic, as in you will be able to see when it's delivered, when it's read. If they're typing, you'll see 3 dots. There's the notification center again. Right there's the little cube transition. And so back to messages. It's really a nice little application. This will challenge the BlackBerry Messenger, and so this is a really tight application. I get a text message anyone else probably this fall who has iOS 5. It's really sweet. It's called iMessage. So next one is reminders. This will be just a really nice little to-do list / list maker. And this isn't just a regular to-do list with a check mark. This actually gets very intense by having like location and timing with it. So right now I did a quick little to-do list. I said make a video and it's due today, and so I can check mark it if I'm done. And so that's pretty much what usual to-do lists do. But since Apple is Apple, they decided to go one step further and make it into a very dynamic reminders. Basically, you can remind me at a specific time on Thursday, June 9th at 6:45 a.m. or at a specific location. So when I get to it, like if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going to the airport, remind me to check all my luggage or whatnot. I can have that happen if I get to the airport. It will pop up right there when I'm at the airport. At the time, it'll remind you at that specific time with this new notification center as well. So that is So that is reminders. You can have multiple ones, you can add one, you can have lists, you can have multiple types of completed and reminders. And so it's really dynamic to-do list that I think Apple really hit the spot on. This will probably kill a lot of those to-do list applications on the App Store, but oh well, Apple hit this one out of the park, I think. And so that is reminders. So next up we have Newsstand. This is an application which just looks like this. It'll pop down and it actually looks like a newsstand, and it'll show you where all your subscriptions to your magazines, to your newspaper apps will be right there. But since I don't have any of those applications right now, it just says you can download magazines at the App Store. Now, this is sort of cool. It does actually seem like it's all wooden. It has like wood shelves for your subscriptions. But one thing I have noticed is, for me, I don't have this, so it's sort of annoying because you cannot put it into a folder because it's a folder of itself, but since something's in it, it's just sort of a waste of space. But for all of you guys who do have subscriptions and magazines, it is a very cool little tweak they have added. But for me, I don't really care for it. It's more of an annoyance for me, but oh well, I think it's still a pretty cool, nice little touch they have done. It's called Newsstand. Another cool full integration they have added into iOS 5 is the ability to tweet or using Twitter wherever you are in most applications within your iOS device. So what this means is if you're on a web page, like say I'm on Mac Daily News, all you gotta do is hit the arrow button down there. It'll pop up with multiple options, and so right there it says tweet, and I'll be able to tweet right from my iDevice. I don't have to have a separate application to do it. I can just tweet right from the page, and so all you gotta do is open it up. It'll load. My internet sort of slow, so sorry about that. And then you can compose your tweet. It'll set the link right there. You can add a location, and that's pretty much it. You set in your @ name in the settings application, and that's pretty much how you tweet from wherever you are within web page. I don't know, your camera application, your photo library, and that's pretty cool integration of Twitter. So they also updated the camera application. I think they did 4 new things for this. First of all, they added options. So basically you can have grid lines. So if you want to take professional pictures, I guess, and make it more centered, there's I don't know if you can see this, but there's like 4 grid lines. And so you can straighten up your photos that way by taking them that way. And you can the grid lines don't work on the front facing camera, but they do work on the back camera. Along with the grid lines, they also added a shutter button. So basically your up volume button is a shutter. So you just hit the top button and you just took a picture. This will now, I don't think it works on the iPad, but it works on your iPod Touch 4th generation and your iPhone 4. And so that's also a pretty cool little touch they did. Along with that, they also added, so right now I'm in my camera application. And so what they did that I just found out a couple minutes ago is that you can slide to the left and it'll come right to your camera roll. And so here's my photo album, my photo reel from my camera application. So you can just slide right back, and then you right back into the camera. So I think this is a really nice little touch. It's great for better access. Instead of having to tap that button and switch applications, you can just slide left and it's right there. I wonder where nothing happens when you slide right, only to your left. Along with the camera updates, they also added a quick access button in the lock screen. So if you see something that's really cool, all you gotta do is double tap the home button, and a new camera button will slide up to your slide to unlock button. I gotta just tap that, and you will go straight to your camera application. This again will not affect if you have a passcode. It will ask you for your passcode after you take the picture. So those are all the camera updates within iOS 5, and I think they did really cool stuff that I think they should have done a long time ago, but hey, they did it right now, so I like it. The camera updates for iOS 5. And lastly, with iOS 5, they also made the iOS devices PC free. And so what I mean by this is you can get software updates on your iOS device over the air, so you don't need a computer to have an iOS device, which I think is one of the major things with iOS 5 that's really cool. For all those people who do not have a computer but have an iOS device, say like your iPad or your iPhone, those are your only wireless devices, and you have to have a computer to use them, which sort of sucks. So right now I'm going to show you guys this by going to your settings, general, and then right there you see software update. Right now it's going to say I can't update or my Wi-Fi is not connected because there's nothing to update to, and this is the beta version, so I think this is one of the problems with the beta version is that it says my Wi-Fi is not connected, but it is. So that's going to be really cool little tweak within iOS 5 so you can update over the air, which is really awesome to all those people who do not have a computer. You can also sync over the air, and so that is PC free. I think overall iOS 5 did an excellent job of doing all the things the customers wanted. I know they sure did do all the things I wanted them to do, except for making widgets on the dashboard, on the actual Springboard. But other than that, iOS 5 is a really awesome update to their iOS lineup. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, DshackTech, for more Apple news and rumors, app reviews, jailbreaks, and theme reviews. Follow me on Twitter, and as always, thanks for watching.